is me taking messy action. Today, I'm just counting this as like my day one to make it clean and simple. It's Sunday. It's like, I love a Sunday reset. I'm waking up, I'm filming. I should have said my prayers before I started doing this, but I'm gonna say my prayers. I'm gonna work out, shower, quickly get myself ready, hit up church, go to church, and kind of bring you along with me and film more on my camera than on my phone, because I kind of want to disconnect from that as much as possible, other than to upload a post and keep going. There's going to be a day where I want to disconnect from social media, but that's besides the point. I'm also think I'm going to insert the video I recorded for my Instagram here right now, just to kind of sum things up a little bit of like where I'm at, and I'm just jumping into it with both feet and taking messy action and not trying to make this perfect YouTube video. So I'm going to incorporate that video that I filmed this morning right now. I literally never want to hear someone say their journey is too messy and then give up on themselves. Like, I am the epitome, journey-wise, of messy. It's dysfunctional. Like, it is so hard for me to put together a timeline. And the most consistent thing I remember, the most consistent tool I used was Weight Watchers. And when I was in the gym, like, having that accountability partner. When I started, it all really started because my accountability partner, my gym partner, got me into the gym, and it showed me I'm capable of hard things. And that's truly where the mental switch went on. And when I was sharing these journeys, was to truly share these journeys. It wasn't to say I knew it all. It wasn't to say to be a jerk or like, oh, why aren't you starting, in a nasty way. It is not my place to judge people for what they want to prioritize. It is not my place to do that weird, mean thing some people do to their clients when it's almost like their clients leave feeling shameful. I'm not saying to coddle them. Everybody has a different approach. Everybody has a different teaching and coaching style. Everybody has clients. People, us as humans, we're all different, and different things are going to work for different people for different reasons. Some people need that more stern coach. Some people need this. My journey, what I'm doing, is not a one size fit all, but it worked for me. And the whole point of me in getting on here is, if it's relatable to you and it's something that can help you, I'm showing you can do it. It's so messy. Even the mental strength behind it all is kind of messy, and all the ups and downs and things and circles and roller coasters I've been through. I can't say it enough. That it's literally all over the place. It is all over the place. It is not linear by any means at all. And so when I say it's my full circle moment, like when I tell you I've done it all, I've done diets, Weight Watchers, I worked with coaches, I've worked in a macro counting app. That one was my second favorite. I've done so much, and there are so many tools out there and available for us guys. And it's not saying one tool is ever better than the other, because there are plenty of amazing coaches out there. There is the macro counting app, and that works for a good amount of people. There is something like Weight Watchers. There is so much. There's just so much. You just have to sit down and say, okay, what am I willing to sit? I don't even want to say the word sacrifice at this point, because like I said, if we wanted to, we would. If we wanted to prioritize something, we will. If you want to prioritize grabbing a beer with your friend up at the brewery, that's just what you want to prioritize in that moment. It's not to hit your workout at the gym. It's not to shame you. I am not judging you. It is not my place to judge you. But I just want to make it clear to you that it is what you want to prioritize in those moments. It's what I was prioritizing in my moments, and I had nobody but to blame but myself, and I had a lot of work to do. I had so much work to do, and honestly, I wasn't like extremely vocal about this, but there's so much I had to let go and let God. When I felt this weight lifted off of me, especially a lot here recently, it's just like, I'm trying not to tear up and sound corny, but there are just things that weigh on you that you either have to figure out a boundary and or not let those things consume you, or you just have to look at your life and evaluate it for yourself. You don't need someone to come in, give you that tough love, and be mean to you about it. We can all critically think, or at least I would like to think so. And it's just like, you, not me, you sit and evaluate, what are you doing? What are you prioritizing? What are you listening to? Who you're letting around you? Where's your mental at? It is more than just, I want to go be skinny, or I want to go bulk up. It is that simple, but it's not, because then you see people crash and burn. I ironically feel like I am, in a sense, as one of those people. I've learned enough to maintain a decent physique. But, social media, I promised to be on here and be so open with you guys and authentic. And then I was only sharing the good things. And I'm not saying that a lot of things are bad, but it's normal to have a hard day. It is normal for certain things, and you push through. To have certain things happen to you and you push through them. Not ignore them. Push through and address them. So there's just so much that I would love to uncover in this one little video. Because let me say, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm literally, I'm going back a little bit now. Because I've been tracking. I've been doing little workouts here and there. Like, I was just at the gym for 2 hours the other day, and I'm not saying you have to do that, because that used to be my mentality of you have to work out too. I was just having fun at the gym while I was working out that day, and I've been in a gym flex, so it was a good day, so I stayed. If I feel like staying, I'm gonna stay. But it's depending on how effective do you want something to be? How soon are you wanting results? What are you willing to prioritize? I don't want to focus on so much into this negative mindset of what are you willing to give up? Because some of it is that. Let's just be blunt. Some of it is that. But change the verbiage of what am I willing to prioritize? How am I willing to evolve? How am I willing to want better, do better for myself, to learn to trust myself? And there's been a million times that I haven't trusted myself. So I'm coming on here not to just air this out and be like, oh yeah, I told you I screwed up. No, I'm saying I'm normal and I'm human, and I kind of backpedaled, but then I kind of found things that I needed to work on, and then nothing is straightforward. It's not this need to explain myself, so to speak. It's this draw to someone else is going through all of this. Maybe your journey can help them. Not me, but my journey. Sure, maybe I can help with something, but for you to know, I literally went from that to that. Like I said, I did so much. I did the coachings, I did the diets, I've been on Weight Watchers before, I did coaching again, I did this, I did that, I did Wegovy, I did it all. I did it all. Would you want to follow a journey where someone hasn't done all of X, Y, and Z, and something just happened to work out for them, and they worked really hard for that probably? Or somebody who's just a normal person where it's I'm going through the same things you're going through. One thing about me is I don't like somebody trying to, no, I don't even want to verbalize it like that, because they don't have to go through the exact same thing you're going through, but no one's going to believe you. Annie Frisell says, no one's going to believe you until you've already done it. I've already done it. And I know what to do to get where I want, what I want, and the way I feel. As far as the physical aspect of the work. And I had to keep that sustainable. I had to work on my mental toughness, learning to trust and love myself, that I am worthy of everything that I've earned. And I can't explain that enough. That's just where I was. Like I said, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's mental is different. Everybody's soul is different. Like, everything is just different. So I'm sharing my journey. My journey now is like, I'm just going to make it out loud clear of like day one. It's not a challenge. It's because I've been working on this and I've been doing really pretty well. Like, I haven't been restricting myself. I've been over in points in my week some days, and I'm adapting, and I'm going and grabbing the foods that I need to line up with the goals I'm trying to reach. And that works with my Weight Watchers app as far as like my 0 points and lower point foods, X, Y, and Z. We've been grabbing dinners. Sometimes I'll, been like incorporating it. And I've been incorporating it regularly. And like I said, I've just been eating normal and kind of seeing where my normal is point-wise. And now it's kind of like, okay, how can we change to fit, to incorporate my 0 point foods? Like, what can I change about one of these meals and make them lower in points, So we'll get into a whole nother video with that. So it's just like, I've been evolving. So I'm coming on here to say, hey guys, we weren't in a good place. We kind of like, we're human, but kind of like messed up a little bit for myself, not for you guys, for me. I put myself in a position where I didn't trust myself. I wasn't right mentally. I didn't feel good. There were good days, and that's when I made posts. But to take accountability for myself, I already did. But like, to say it out loud and throw it onto a camera is kind of crazy. So it's just like, these are all for me, right? Like, I'm not here to convince you, like I've said before, to convince you guys, make anyone trust me, anything like that. It's just to share where I am in my journey. And this is the work I've done. Here's the work I'm doing. And as mortifying as it can be to throw it on social media to the world, like, I'm not saying I am now, but me months ago, last year, whenever, would have been. And I'm like, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of what I'm doing right now. And so anyway, sum it up. Let's just say today is day one. For me, for you, following whatever plan. Go sign up. Honestly, this one girl, she's really freaking cool coaching wise. Rachel with Ember Coaching. There's so many influencers, I call them Fitspos, that I follow, and they do a lot of coaching. I love Julia Renee. I love Gina. I love like Emily Hayden. And so it's just like, there's so many people you can follow and go do that. You can go and find coaches. You can go find coaches to help you work out in the gym. Like freaking, her handle's like Tori Ryan. She's amazing to go in the gym and work out. There's, oh my gosh, I could literally list so many people for you guys, and maybe I'll go through. Maybe instead of a story, I'll make this a post, and I'll go through and tag, and it might be overwhelming, but shoot, just go look at their page. You don't even have to do anything today. Like I said, this is challenging you to go and reflect on what are you prioritizing, right? That's my challenge. For me, what I'm doing today is I woke up, we about to say our prayer before our workout. I just had to get this off my chest. And going to church, showering and everything and going to church, really, I might take my camera because then I can film that and like film what I want to and not be on my phone today. And I might even honestly take this, what I'm putting on Instagram, and put it in my YouTube video. because I'd filmed stuff for the week that I was editing, and something just didn't feel like it was hitting like my home, like it wasn't hitting home for me. It's not that the video wasn't perfect or this or that. Like, take messy action. That's the other thing. You've heard it from other people on social media. I've never heard something more true. Just take the messy action. Invest in yourself, whether it's your money, it's your time. Think about this and prioritize being healthy. But I want you to know you're not alone. You're not like this screw up. I'm not here to say, oh, cuddle yourself. There has to be accountability to this, guys. But like I said, when it hits different, it's more sustainable when you are holding yourself accountable, not just somebody else. It helps have an accountability partner, but you need to look, you need to reflect, and you need to hold yourself accountable. Not somebody else, because that's not going to be sustainable for you. That's not the only work you need to do. So like I said, oh my gosh, I rambled, but there's just so much more. But I can put in all these other videos, but let's go. Day one of just being a healthy human, right? If I lose weight or I get ripped, or who knows where this journey takes me. Okay, I'm not saying this is all I'm doing. I feel like there's a little calling that I'm gonna be doing more and furthering where I'm going in my health journey, but one day at a time, one step at a time, holding yourself accountable, doing the work that you know that needs to be done. No matter what program that is that you're following, or you just went to TJ Maxx and got some kettlebells and came up with something on a whim and you did it for 30 minutes at home. Heck yeah, do that. You don't have to necessarily follow a food program. If you trust yourself enough to say, man, that bag of Doritos just, it looks really good. I could eat the whole thing. But here, I'm going to count out, you know, whatever the serving is. Let's just say 9 chips. And you have that with like this really soft, like healthy Sammy that you made. Great. You're getting there. You're working towards it. The whole point of this right now, where I am, currently where I'm at, is making this sustainable and focused on sharing with you guys sustainability. And like I said, I've done the work before. Before shots, before X, Y, and Z, like before anything, I did that work. I lost all of that weight. I was there and better mentally than I was before I started. And right now, I'm in a better place than where I even was then. So it's just like, I reflect, I'm taking accountability, and we're moving forward. There's no sulking in our sorrows, or there's no, because when you do that, you're prioritizing more time doing that than there is to say, hey, let's just go on a walk. Or let's hit up this apple and peanut butter over veggie straws. Like, I could dive in to so much, and I'm gonna quit rambling now, because I do that. When I feel passionately about something, I can keep going and going and going and going. So if you have questions, you are more than welcome to message me. You know, 1, I ain't God. 2, like, I'll answer any questions that I can. And if I don't know the answers, like I said, been there, done that. And I know what work to do. I probably know who can get you those answers. So it's like, if I can't help you myself, I probably know somebody who can. And I know who I can refer to if you want to start here, there, anywhere. I went ahead and posted the link for Weight Watchers in my story. So that way you guys kind of knew, like, that's what I'm following right now. I'm working with using my Weight Watchers app. And I'm actually following one of my favorite inspos, Dana. I'm on her. I'm going to do her reset workout program, even though, like, I'm not doing it as a challenge, because you can submit photos and potentially win a challenge. But I'm a little late for that. I'm 1 week late into an 8-week challenge game. So I'm like kind of playing catch up. I'm not forcing myself. I'm not putting myself in a position where it's like, oh my gosh, I got to do this or the world's going to end. But it's just like, I kind of want to catch up to where it's like I'm on cycle with all of the workouts each day. And so I'll probably do a workout now. I might do day 2 tonight if I feel like it, because some of it's like cardio and stuff. So if my body isn't too fatigued, like I'm not fixated on burning myself out, I at least want 1 workout a day. And if I can squeeze in that second one to catch up, then I will. And it's not even that I have to catch up. It's like, I just kind of want to. I'm just in that place. It's like, I want to prioritize that. So I'm doing that. I'm going to hit day 1 today. And technically points won't reset for Weight Watchers till tomorrow. But in my brain, I'm going to pretend, because today's my day 1 and I'm not going to look at my little bit of negative weeklies I got from my dinner last night. But I'm going to try and share all that with you guys as I go. So you know, you are not alone, no matter what path you take for this journey for yourself. Like I said, I'm working through this gym funk. I'm working out here at home today. I'm doing her at-home workout plan today. Because so you don't even have to join a gym. There's so many tools. There's YouTube, there's apps, there's this, there's that, there's so much. There's no reason other than what you want to prioritize for yourself. Because I had to sit back and look at that too, of what I wanted to prioritize myself. Because I was working through this funk. Like, you're not alone. I was in such a funk. I haven't worked out in forever, but I also went, it's not an excuse. It's like reflecting back of where I put so much strain on myself. Like honestly, on my soul, my mental, I put the weight of the world on my shoulders, and for things that I didn't even have to do. Like I said, just prioritize yourself, guys. Prioritize your time. That's how you're going to show up as the best version of yourself, and you're going to evolve. But yeah, I got to work out and film and shower and get ready for church. Okay, now that you've seen that video, I'm going to go ahead and start working out. Like I said, we are just jumping into it at this point. Sorry, I was waiting for that video to upload. Now my phone has like 10% crazy. So I'm tracking my meals with Weight Watchers today. I'm kind of doing a fasted workout this morning because of when I woke up, and trying to prioritize working out before the gym. Before I go to church. So, let me see here. It's right in front of my face. So Dana's workout, she has like a bunch of intro videos, because this is like her hard reset challenge. I'm not a part of the challenge simply because it ended up, like, openings ended a few, like, photos, not openings. Photo submissions closed a couple days ago, but I still want to do it. So I'm going to work on getting caught up, as I mentioned in the video that I've just uploaded. You just saw that. Anyways, so you kind of go through, and she goes through like an intro on here, like how to take photos. She's going to go over cardio, what this challenge like kind of means and is. There are printables, and then you don't get to see the workout because you got to download the app if you want to know what it is. But I'm going to go ahead and start working out now. I'm going to go ahead, I'm clicking her day 1 quad focus at home.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a a rock in a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done, cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes I keep forgetting to hit start. But I'll kind of upload on here what I did today, so we kind of get a complete picture. But I'm going inside. I'm sweating. Maybe I should prop this up here. I'm going in the house for a shower, get ready. What time is it? Okay, 9:21. I'm literally leaving in like an hour. It's the workout today for day one so far. I'll probably do a little cardio later today. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna play that by ear. I'm trying to be really present. You know, with my babies and my husband today and all of our family, and we'll kind of dig deeper into everything, but I at least wanted to get this video up of the one I recorded and inserted here, and then my workout today, and maybe I'll bring you along with me. So let's go. Day one. Well, I was gonna record something, but the battery's almost dead, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I told myself that I'm going to upload this video tonight on YouTube. So when you see this, this was me today, but I'm gonna edit, put everything together, upload tonight, because tonight was like my deadline. So no matter what content I have, it is getting put together and it's getting thrown up there. You know, it falls under that taking messy action. If you look at my channel, there's a few videos where I've attempted a few times, but like I said, this time around it's just like my calling and prioritizing it. Like I said, it's all what you want to prioritize, and this is one of the things I want to do. It's one of the things I want to prioritize. So I'm about to hop on a quick Zoom meeting for a little bit, and then squeezing in that workout today, hopefully some cardio too. So we still have a long day ahead of us, and it's already noon. I'm like a chicken with no head. Didn't get in there until 10:15. Closer to 10:15, 10:30. By the time I was actually like seen and everything, and I'm walking out of the building like around 11. So I just got here. I ate 4 eggs and 2 pieces of Dave's Killer, the thin sliced toast. So not the regular Dave's Killer bread, but they have thin sliced and they look like little mini slices. I had 2 of those with a little bit of butter. And like I said, 4 whole eggs. And then I treated myself because I fasted for this appointment, and then I still didn't have labs done. So, but it's okay. I got seen, got my pap smear, and all the good things. So I had no complaints at my appointment. So far, so good. So waiting on results for everything. Anyways, with that being said, I was treating myself to my like dessert coffee, where it's like a splash of whole whipping cream or half and half, whichever I have, and I only had the heavy, oh not whole whipping, heavy whipping cream, just literally a splash, like not even a whole tablespoon. Like I just go beep, makes me feel better. This has the, oh my gosh, that coaster. This has the fat-free Fairlife milk, which is a few points, 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup, 2 pumps of sugar-free mocha syrup, and like a little dash of monk fruit sweetener, and then 2 of the Starbucks blonde espresso like double shot pods, so 2 double shot pods in here. And so I have this as like my dessert coffee, and like I said, 4 eggs, 2 pieces of toast with some butter. It's a lot of points for this breakfast. I mean, let me pull it up here. Like, I like the macros because it was super high in protein, but 13 points for breakfast alone. Well, it's like breakfast and lunch for me. I'm probably not going to eat again until like maybe a yogurt and a banana for snack and then dinner. So I have 10 points left for snack and dinner, but you should be eating whole foods anyway. So it's not really even limiting. It's just like limiting the amount of processed foods that I'm eating, you know, and oils and stuff. Like, that's the key. It's not just weight loss with Weight Watchers and finding like the snacks that are low in points with all these artificial sweeteners and things like that to get you by. Those are nice to curve a sweet tooth, but the whole point is to change your lifestyle, right? So they really focus on that whole food approach. And if you're looking at it incorrectly, like I saw a girl on freaking Facebook, she was like, Weight Watchers ruined my life. And she turned around and turned into this trainer. Like, girl, don't mean to hate. Like, I'm not a hater. If it worked for you, that's fine. If it doesn't and you misunderstood it, that's on you. Because it has worked for so many people and you don't get to bash that. And I don't get to bash how you're training and how you're eating and your macros. So anyways, Weight Watchers did not ruin my life. It's actually really helped me through a lot. So anyway, I was showing you my points for I went on my little rant. Breakfast, 13 points. So I'm allotted 23 a day. And then you have a bank called weeklies where you're allowed to either, you can go like a little over that 23 a day and still like get your colored circle because you didn't go over like too much. You know what I mean? So you still hit your goal for the day, even though you went a little over. I don't know exactly what points that is. I remember it used to be like 3 or 4 points over. You were still in like the good zone of like your macros, your points for the day. But above that, it's kind of like, okay, you didn't hit your goal. You did a little much. And the whole point is to be in a deficit right now. Weight loss equals you need some kind of deficit, right? So if you're used to eating 2,200 calories, you might want to cut back to 21 to 2,000. Like, it doesn't have to be anything drastic. Anyway, again, I got off topic, per usual. Breakfast, 13 points. Fairlife, fat-free, ultra-filtered milk is 2 points for a cup. My monk fruit sweetener for a teaspoon, 0 points. Sugar-free vanilla, 0 points. Where's my sugar? Oh, my mocha, 0 points. Yeah, all that in there. And then my whole... Where's my food line? Oh, it's probably even more points than that because I don't see my little dash of heavy whipping cream, which is like a couple points. So we actually have less than that today, y'all. That's missing. Oh, no, it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's in there. It's just out of order from how I put it in. Food line, heavy whipping cream, 1 tablespoon, 3 points. So anyway... let's see, eggs are 0, so I had 4 eggs for 0 points. Guess what? They're whole food. My Dave's Killer Thin Slice Good Seed Organic Bread, 4 points for 2 slices. So it's 2 points a slice. So usually I actually just eat 1 slice anyway and a couple of eggs and like some fruit. And then it's like, and you know, and then so I use that. I can't believe it's not butter spray. I just don't overkill it. I just use a little bit for flavor. So it's typically around 0 to 1 point for that. So it's like 3 points for this plate of food. Like, that's the whole point. But today was full of... not full of, but you know, we had a decent amount of processed foods between the bread and then all the stuff in my coffee. So there's that. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna like skip lunch. I just ate at a weird time because of that doctor's appointment. So I'll probably have like an Oikos 000 yogurt and like an apple or a banana. And a bunch of water because next thing you know, like tonight's one of those nights where we eat early dinner. So we'll probably be eating like around like 4:30. So, I mean, in less than 4 hours, I'm not even hungry now. Like I said, a snack before dinner, before we go off to practice. So yeah, this is like what she looks like. Me. Right? And then down here they incorporated it because what us people were doing on Weight Watchers at the time, because even I was doing this, was going back and forth because I was curious as to what the macros were, because Weight Watchers didn't tell you the macros, it just told you the points. And they made it so it does tell you macros down there. So you get both. You get the point system, but if you want to look at how much sodium, like you can add all the different like settings you want in there. But I had 44 grams of protein so far, 38 grams of carbs, and 37 grams of fat. So that fat could come down a little bit for sure. But obviously it's the heavy whipping cream and the butter, you know, all the things that taste good, but they're not super great for us. Those were also the things that were highest in the points, and that's also where I'm getting so many grams of fat from. And obviously eggs have fat in them, but anyway, but they're not like a bad fat. You know, there's certain types of fat. There's like artificial, fake, synthetic stuff, and then there's things like from egg yolks where your body's like processing them a little bit differently. But anyway, simplify it. There's my points. I'm hopping on this meeting, and we'll see if I add any more to that, but at least you kind of get the gist of what I'm doing on my Weight Watchers app. And excuse my messy room. We moved a few months ago. I've yet to finish it. We sold our smaller house, got a really big house. And then we said, just kidding. We really miss where we were so much. And like the kids and a million reasons. Well, that's a whole nother video. So less than 7 months later, we sold that house and moved right back to our old neighborhood. So, and with that being said, because it's an older home with character, which is my favorite, there's no space in here. So that's sick. I went from like a walk-in closet the size of half of this bedroom to I gave my husband that closet, built me like a closet wall, and I gotta go through that mountain. That's one of the things I wanted to do before my meeting, like put away all those clothes in the best places possible. But you know, my doctor's appointment ran over, but it's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling. Bye! I don't know what this meeting entails, like at all, but it's about to begin, and I'm nervous because I have no idea. Like, it just says, like, I can't even say it. Oh my gosh. What just happened? What? This is crazy. Forwarded to voice. Okay, I gotta tell somebody. Oh, my call. Sorry.
Your call has been forwarded to...
Everybody answers when I have to tell them the silliest stuff, but when I gotta tell them something like this, nobody's answering me.
Dang.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I was thinking, like, maybe I would just be like a YouTube video, you know, like an interview.
I mean, that's still good.
So I decided that this is going to be like my last clip here in this video, and like officially say I'm setting my Weight Watchers into the diabetes setting. So that's what I'm going to follow, like I showed you before, kind of documenting, you know, my whole journey and sharing it on here, and hopefully it helps somebody. But I'm keeping that promise to myself of uploading this tonight. And with that being said, we're on a little bit of a time crunch. I need to do some editing and like what I can. We have soccer. I just got them something to eat real quick because it's Mommy Monday. They're doing that and we got to get there, and I'm going to try and get this posted before that, hopefully. If not, then right after all the practices are all over. But I look forward to like taking this messy action, sharing this with you guys. Hopefully this helps somebody else who's, you know, like where I was years ago. It kind of chokes me up to think like when this officially like really started diving into this long messy journey, is like I remember being on the phone with my mom and just, like I said, at my wit's end. I was so over it. I was like, look, does the doctor you work for know another doctor that he trusts? I want bypass, like gastric bypass, or gastric sleeve, or, you know, part of my stomach cut off. Like, just cut it off. Like, I was like, Mom, I'm so tired of being fat. And I just found Felicia. I knew there was more work to do. It was possible. And so here I am doing it again. I was like 144-ish. I want to say it was even in my 130s. Like I said, I'm going to map out all this time frame for you guys to make it a little bit more clear, but I lost a lot of weight. I lost almost 100 freaking pounds, okay? I remember the number being losing like 96 or 98 pounds total from 230, so whatever that math is. So I'm actually at soccer right now, editing this video, trying to get it all together so I can upload. So she's a little bit all over the place, but that's just a quick note of my journey. But I wanted to get this up, like I said before. So I'm here at soccer, it's edited, I'm uploading it. I just wanted to end it by saying bye guys. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned and I'll see you soon.